Well. As my usual intro goes, people, I hope you've had a good Sunday. My Sunday has been alright. My football team won, which I was very happy about. And I'm looking forward to the holidays, Christmas. I'm looking forward to Christmas and the holidays and New Year's and stuff like that. I'm excited for 2014 and all that good shit. But I'm here today to give you my usual pay-per-view review of WWE TLC. But to be straight honest with you guys, I don't even know why I should. I don't know why I should give this pay-per-view a review. Is it really even worth my time? Because I'll tell you why. From my opinion, this was the worst TLC pay-per-view in WWE history, I think. It was the worst. The absolute worst. Why? For one thing, TLC is based on tables, ladders, and chairs. We all know that. The only match that utilized these weapons was the main event. I don't think any other match had the tables, ladders, or chairs except for the main event, which is bullshit. From past years, they've had chair matches, table matches, and then in the main event, they always had a TLC. This one match. That was it. I mean, now to be honest with you guys, I missed the first 3 matches of this pay-per-view because my laptop, or the laptop I was using, was just fucked up and stuff. So I'm sorry about that. But either way, so I missed the first 3 matches, which were CM Punk versus The Shield. But I heard though that CM Punk won, and I missed the AJ versus Natalya match. AJ retained her Divas Championship, which I'm glad about. And I missed Big E Langston versus Damian Sandow for the Intercontinental Championship, but I heard that Big E Langston retained. So I missed that, and I kind of wish I would have saw the Punk versus The Shield match, especially since the Shield is going to be breaking up soon. And I'm sure the Diva match wasn't really too special. I don't know much about the Intercontinental match. I'm sure that was kind of boring too. And so when I finally started to watch the pay-per-view, we had Jack Swagger, Antonio Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio and Big Show versus Curtis Axel and Ryback versus Goldust and Cody Rhodes. It was basically a fatal 4-way elimination tag team match for the tag titles, and Cody Rhodes and Goldust retained. It was a pretty good match. That's all I'm going to say for that. It was a pretty good match. And then this is what really pissed me off after this. After the match, we have a segment backstage where we see the primetime players. I'm gonna fuck these damn lights. Where we had the primetime players and the Great Khali and just some other fucking people, and they are grown men and women, because I guess Vicky Guerrero was in there too. Grown men and women playing with the WWE Brawling Buddies action figures backstage. Are you fucking kidding me, WWE? Are you really fucking kidding me? Really? This is going to be on a pay-per-view? I mean, I know you're selling your merchandise, but really, to have grown men and women playing with action figures just to... Wow. I'm just gonna move on. That shit just really pissed me off. I'm like, really? This is going to be on a wrestling pay-per-view show? Are you kidding me? And then the show was just bad. It was like a Monday Night Raw. I'm not even kidding you guys. Next we had Tons of Funk, Brodus Clay, and... Oh, what the hell is that? That's how much I really care about these guys. I can't even remember the other guy's name. It was like Brodus Clay and... God, what the hell is the dude's name? Tensai. Brodus Clay and Tensai. You see how long that took me? Versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods. And the whole time I was like, this is on a pay-per-view? Really? But R-Truth won, and it was a stupid, boring match. The next we had Tons of Funk, So it was a boring match, and Tons of Funk is splitting up, and I could care less, honestly. I could honestly care less, but they're splitting up because Brodus Clay is turning heel. About time. I mean, the whole Tons of Funk thing was just stupid. It was just stupid. But yeah, I honestly could care less. And then another thing, I don't understand why this was on the pay-per-view. It was a filler. It was a filler match. Then we had Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. And Kofi Kingston won. As far as I know, it was a boring match. I hardly paid attention, to be honest with you guys. I didn't pay attention to much of this. I was mostly feeding my dogs. I was helping bring in groceries. I mean, I honestly, this pay-per-view was just terrible. It was the worst TLC pay-per-view I think I've ever seen. And then, this is where it sort of picked up. Then we had Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family, and the Wyatt family won. It was an okay match, but to me, it just seemed really stupid to me, though, that for this pay-per-view they had CM Punk versus the Shield in a handicap match. Then they had Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family in a handicap match. What was the point of that? What was the straight-up point? It was stupid. At least in my opinion. I mean, they were okay matches, but they just didn't need to be. I just didn't like them. But then after that, this is gonna be a really short pay-per-view review, guys, because this pay-per-view is just awful. Then next we had the TLC Undisputed Championship match, and this one had a lot of hype. I thought it would be a lot better than it was, but it was a TLC Undisputed Championship match between Randy Orton versus John Cena. Got a lot of hype for it. I heard lots of rumors that Triple H was going to come in, pin or win the titles, and that would be that. Or I heard that. I just heard many rumors about this, fan. I was not expecting a clean victory because Randy Orton won, and there's about 15 minutes left because I'm on West Coast time. The pay-per-view, after Randy Orton grabbed both titles, it was about 7:40. It's not even 8 o'clock yet here. But it was about 7:40 here, and I was like, oh, okay, there's like 20 minutes left. Something has to happen. No, but I thought so. Then Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon and Triple H came out, and I was like, okay, this is where Triple H is going to pedigree Randy Orton and John Cena, go up there and take the titles, and then he'll be the new Undisputed Champion. No. When Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H came out, they came out and congratulated Randy Orton and gave him hugs and stuff. Basically congratulated Randy Orton, and that was the end of the pay-per-view. Are you kidding me, WWE? Are you freaking kidding me, really? It was an okay match, but it was just a terrible ending. So, like I said, guys, this is going to be a short review. All in all, this pay-per-view is terrible. The only good matches I fought, like I said, I missed the first 3 matches. I'm sure the CM Punk versus the Shield might have been good, but the tag team match, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match was okay. The Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family was okay, and the main event, the match was okay. The ending sucked. So, like I said, this isn't even really worth much of a review. But I'm giving this pay-per-view a 4 out of 10 stars. That's right, a 4 out of 10 stars. 4. Sorry about that. That was just fucking weird what I did. 4 out of 10 stars for me. This had to be the worst TLC pay-per-view ever. Like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe, guys.